Source to Hanson reporting live from our very own information station. Last night, we received news about a young boy named Tina Turner. An unfortunate event took place while feeding Turner at the county fair. Despite all of his carefully placed steps during his fun, he unfortunately stepped on the crack. While this action may seem slight and innocent in the long run, little Timmy didn't know that right behind him, at that very moment, his mother's death was in fact lurking. We have this father and a young boy giving us the inside scoop of the terrible event. So, without further ado, Nadia Henry reporting live from the scene of the incident.
Thank you, Clarissa. I'm here with the husband of the victim. Sir, can you tell us what happened to your wife here at the fair today?
Yes. Now we were walking past the carousel to get our daughter some cotton candy, because And when I turned around, because I heard my wife scream something awful, and I was over there, and she fell to the ground. I don't exactly know what happened, but when I looked at my son, he was standing there frozen. And his shoe was firmly planted there. But on that crack, and his eyes full of shock. And like someone done told him where babies come from. That's all I remember.
All right, thank you, sir. As you can see, the fair has been temporarily shut down due to this incident. There is even a request by the people of this town to fill every crack within the borders. People are scared here, Clarissa. Hopefully, they will figure out a solution soon. Back to you.
Yes, that's definitely a tragedy. Thank you for filling us in. Next up, we have a strange incident in Chainville. A teenage girl found dead in her bedroom. The only evidence found was her laptop revealing an email that had been opened 3 days prior and then left. Allison on the scene will let us know more.
Thank you, Clarissa. I am here with the mother of Brittany Arrows, a young girl found lifeless in her room. Can you tell us what happened?
Yes. I went in to wake Brittany up this morning, and there she was lying down on the bed. And then I saw the email, and it said that she went forward in 3 days, that she would be haunted and die.
What a tragic thing. I think I speak for all of us when I say we are sorry for your loss. Do you have any advice for other parents or teens?
I always told her to forward those emails and share those posts about Jesus on Facebook, but I guess it just wasn't enough. My advice would be to stay alert. You can't help what emails you receive, but you can do your part and share them.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Arrows. Clarissa, we'll forward it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Allison. Another big story of the day involves a young boy who now suffers severe facestuccia, an issue affecting the form of the face. Nadia will speak with the young boy and his sister about what happened.
Here I am with the young boy, Justine Beaver, and his younger sister, Millie Cypress. Can you tell us what happened today, Millie?
Today my brother and I were in charge of watching our younger sister. She was really upset and she would not stop crying, so to make her feel better, Justine started making silly faces. Next thing I knew, we was just looking at me all silly. Isn't that right, Justine? That means yes. His face froze this way and it's been like that ever since. I think he'll always be cursed to look like this.
How sad. Well, it's good to know he has someone like you to always stick by him. Thank you both for your insight. Let's follow up with Clarissa at the studio.
That definitely was a disappointing feeling. But let's face it, we've all been taught that if you keep a face too long, it will get stuck like that. Next up, a heartwarming story that turned stone cold. Tell us about it, Allison.
Well, Clarissa, I'm told that the biggest event of the season was this beautiful wedding. However, all that the bride and groom ended up with was bad luck. I'm here with the mother of the bride to tell us more.
It all started just before the wedding ceremony. I was helping my daughter get ready and left the room a moment to get my camera. When I came back in the room, I found the soon-to-be groom standing there with my daughter, looking right at her. I couldn't believe my eyes. Though I insisted the marriage be canceled after this appalling happening, my daughter was vehement that the ceremony go on as planned.
Yes, I do see how all this could be alarming. So, what happened next?
Well, everything that could go wrong did, and more. As of right now, they are working out the divorce. It's just so tragic to know that I could have stopped the group from seeing my daughter before the ceremony and everything would be fine. They were so in love.
Well, I know I vowed not to take up much of your time. Thank you so much for joining us with the information station to provide us some accurate facts. Clarissa, did you get that?
I got some. There may just be not very good reception. Thank you anyways, Allison. We can move on. Our final story of the day, an elderly woman who just thought she had more time. More on that from Nadia.
Right meow. I'm here with Rose Myrtle, who has opened up to us about the untimely death of Miss Noodles, her beloved daughter, who is also a cat.
Now, I'm almost certain that Miss Noodles died 5, maybe 6 times, so I just can't understand how this could happen.
Now I know our viewers are just pawing at their screens, wanting to get to the bottom of this, so why don't you start at the beginning?
Well, you figure I was born January 16th, 19...
No. I mean the beginning of Miss Noodles' death.
Well, like I've mentioned before, I've only buried Miss Noodles a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
Like this grave right here. So, the other day, we were watching our favorite TV show on the couch when I felt something underneath me. It just so happened that I had accidentally been sitting on Miss Noodles the entire series of Lost. I shook her out and I laid her on the other side of the couch. This isn't the first time this has happened. So when she didn't move, I thought she was just resting.
And how long was it before you realized Miss Noodles was in fact dead?
It was a good couple weeks ago when she was really starting to stink the place up that I decided to bury her again. I was certain she would come back, but I guess not all cats have 9 lives.
Well, Myrtle, I know I speak for all of us when I say this really was a catastrophe, but we know you'll land on your feet. Back to you, Clarissa.
Alright, thank you. That's all for today. And just to be safe, remember that there's a chance of rain this weekend, and under no circumstances should you open an umbrella indoors. This is Clarissa Hansen at Information Station signing off. Have a great Friday the 13th, folks.